Okay, team, I'm gonna talk. Sorry. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm talking. Hopefully that didn't blow out your drums. Okay, so we're gonna turn on supers. So if you're looking at Titans and supers, they are up here, along with the facts, obviously. What you can't see, though, are the fighters. They're getting pretty fucking close. Sorry. Sorry, Levi. They're getting close. So goons have dreads down here. Goons have various battleship fleets. PanFam has I should say Horde. I'm just gonna say Horde. Horde has various battleship fleets. Titans can warp down. Ah, yes, bro. Warp your Titan to these bubbles right next to those dreads, bro. That's such a good idea, Jeremy. Jeremy, I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I know your ideas are not that good, dude. Do not warp your Titans down. Nothing more for your entertainment. Hydrate. Quick, she's here. No, I'm not spinning the wheel. What up, Teener? I'm pissed though. I had a meeting this morning at like 9 a.m. It was a good meeting. And then I'm like, oh, there's another one this afternoon, and it's titled differently. Same fucking meeting, dude. I'm pissed. You were sure and Flea at work. Thanks for covering it. The secret is I'm at work too, so probably in like 30 minutes I'm just gonna like go AFK, and you guys are just gonna have to stare at whatever I'm pointing at. I'm literally gonna be like leading a meeting. I'm actually excited to get this meeting though. Hopefully it gets us some stuff so I don't have to do this next month. What's the dark reds? Well, so that's normal red. This is just goon adjacent. Looks like Sigma. I saw some others that were TNT, so I think this is probably TNT. Yeah. Um. So yeah. I just did goons and horde. Most people are calling this the goon horde war. Look, there's bombers. Oh my god, I love it. Electron bombs are all electron bombs. Good job, hordelings. Or not hordelings, goons. It looks like they're hitting the battleships. This is like This is smart too. So for those who don't know, like your modules are not going to cycle properly. I should be working. It's okay. So I don't feel bad. I worked 12 hours yesterday. So I am okay starting work a little bit later today and taking an extra long lunch. I am fine doing that. As long as my work gets done, I'm fine. And I have a lot of work to do today. It's not minimizing. Wreck of facts. Horde did drop a fax. So the thing to note here, um, hey, stop it. I'm in the middle of a conversation. I don't want to hear it. I was quiet all afternoon, and you didn't say anything. Okay, sorry, I'm taking out my cat. So you have a lot of battleships here, right? But then when you... Is this Skyhawk? That's not Skyhawk, okay. So, but then you have the dreads here. So I think now that, like, we're talking about, like, dreads and supers and stuff, these dreads are probably Hoffit, right? So they're aiming to try and shoot these battleships. Oh my god, where did my camera go? I'm so sorry, I fucked that up. I messed that up. So you had a lot of battleships down here, right? So you can see the pods. The pods are probably self-destructing. Um, and both these fleets came in. So this looks like to be, what is it? Ferox Navies, probably. Yeah, Ferox Navies, Vultures, and then these battleships down here. Sorry, my camera keeps bugging out. My mouse keeps bugging out. And they just demolished these guys. I think the dreads too. And then they dropped dreads in, so now they're trying to pick these guys off. And what these guys are really trying to do is fight. They're trying to defend themselves while also keep this structure reinforced. I heard from someone else. Let me read this. The Fortizar was dropped by hostiles post downtime, meaning the defenders could have asked for a reinforced node. So for some reason I thought so this is the Fortizar. You guys can see my mouse right here. This is the Fortizar. So this is NPC space. So it took them, what, 24 hours? Not 24 hours? 12 hours, too many hours. Yeah. Goon should be blue, horde orange. I don't set my standings, dude. Trig dreads are attacking. Oh, they're they're not Haws. Oh, I guess Trig dreads are. I don't know how Trig dreads work, right? They don't have Haws. Oh yeah, they are Zerns. This is a full Zern fleet. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. I was just like, oh, they're dreads. Dread is dread, right? Superfire's almost there. Horde using supers that stay on the keep. Yeah. Super should be at least 1,000. So like for context, I'm sitting right on the keep star. I was gonna lag everything. I don't see them yet. So I'm sitting right on the keep star. So the furthest one out is this little homie. He's 1,100. I think I saw a fleet warping. You can see him on the edge. These guys are like, ooh, the closest are like under 1,400. So yeah, they're getting real close. They're gonna start shooting stuff. Let's do, oops, I pressed the wrong button. We were there already. Let's click here. We're gonna kind of pan our camera. Where was the orange fleet? Did I miss it? No. Oh, it was probably the bombers. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to look here too. So like there's a lot of hordlings warping in. Okay. What does red mean? Red is obviously orange adjacent. This is like the 20th time red has been asked. Goons have to dread bomb those supers. They have to deal with Titan DDs. Plus keeps their DD. Oh yeah. Sorry, I read that backwards. I read that as if goons or if Horde wants to dread bomb supers. I'm like, what? Okay, that makes sense. Get more bubbles on those dreads. I mean, they were trying. There's a couple dictors, right? Looks like this guy probably died in a dictor. Or maybe he got out of place. I think this is really hard to show too. So some of these, I fucked it up. There we go. So like this fleet is like underneath. So it's kind of like this weird way of showing these panes. Yeah. Do you guys want me, are you asking me, is this like your way of asking me to add red? Do you want that? Or do you want me to like put, do you want their own? Do you want like this? Oh wait, I should have it opposite. Like that? If I zoom in my PC, my PC actually might crash. Goons outnumber here, right? So I posted a BR. There's the BR. Not the, Jesus, the D scan. So the only thing to keep in mind there is that now local's at 2100. I can do another D scan just to update. The numbers will be different because stuff is obviously dying and shit like that. Pancake cat with that link. What? Eval, no one's ever zoomed in. You want me to zoom in? Um, Let me look see to find. So here's probably one of the FCs. Let me see if I can find him an FC to zoom in on. Let's do type. Sorry. So it's really, really slow. So everyone is always like, well, it's so slow. Your FPS is bad. It's like, no, there's literally nothing happening. It's really bad tie-dye. Do I not? There's no chance nobody's in a monitor. Do I just not have monitors on this overview? Okay, yeah, we do. Here we go. Which monitor do we want to watch? You guys have a preference for your FCs? I'll see an Asher. I don't see a Gobbins. We could do Apple Pear. We were watching him earlier. Where's he at? There's Apple Pear. You ready? Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck my life. Okay, you ready? Nearl, Nearl. Alright, here's Apple Pear. Look, he even has a skin. So he's flying. You can see, it looks like his people are trying to anchor on him. There's your dreads. Here, this is the cool part. If you do this, like, look how cool that is. You can see all this stuff happening. So you see you see these Logi, the Logi wing. These are basilisks. So this is the cap chain. These are the cap chains. The blue is reps, right? And they're shooting at people over here. So like there you can see a Sino. You can see all this stuff. Isn't that really freaking cool? So CCP is probably here, Cloaks. There's some faxes. They do have some faxes on grid. It looks like they're alive. We got dreads. Look at this guy. You see that skin right here? That's why you want skins, team. There's Warpelt with 26% whole. Hell yeah, dude. Arcadios, his salt's the best. I picked Apple Pear. You guys aren't making fun of Apple Pear. They have a single fax here. The thing is, though, is a lot of these, when you siege in a dread, you can't receive reps. So it's kind of like, eh. But they probably have a fax there just in case. Because then it's like you can decycle while other people are cycling. You start. I'm Horde. No, I'm in Slice. Who's allied to Horde? Did you guys hear that? Stop it. No. She was doing this to me yesterday. I don't know what she wants. No, so I'm work from home. NCPL coming? I don't know. I figured they were already here. Yeah, NC is already here. NC has a fleet. He's FCing. So then what we're going to do is we're going to click here. We're going to zoom out. Wait, let's click here again. See, look at this. It shows. Oh, there's the fighters. Okay, so now we're gonna start seeing the fighters come in. The Keepstar, Jesus, that's ambitious. The Fortizar is still timed out, paused. Any Serathriel's on field? I don't know. Where's the BR? It's still working on it. You guys are so eager, dude. The fight is still happening. There is no BR because it is not complete. Office cat, 15 PL on BR. Your cat keeps meowing. What have you done? I'm so sorry. Why not sub 2 weeks ago right now? It's been so long since a cap escalation. Dude, I literally subbed 2 weeks ago because I knew this shit would happen. It just so happens to go down while I'm at fucking work. Okay, we're gonna look at someone. Let's look at this guy. I just want to pivot my camera. Thank you, sir. Okay. My cat's mad, so now she's in the other room meowing. There's a shuttle. Probably stealing some loot. Here we go. So you see a lot of these guys are probably shooting while letting the drones attack. They might actually have to be shooting too. Everybody's missing this fight. I personally am missing this fight. Even if I was in a team, let's say I was passionately pro goon or pro horde, I still would be missing this fight. Because you don't have to lead a fucking meeting. I can only talk for like 2 seconds. So Skynet fighter bombers should reach target soon. Yeah, so here we're going to start watching the first fighters land. I believe with my settings, I can't actually physically see the fighters. I can just see the icons. So we will see. We'll see what they start doing, right? So you got these guys bubbled. Some of these guys are bubbled. I believe is the orange a hick bubble? Yeah, dude. See, they're using their drones to fight off some of the oh, that's a vigil. They're lit. Okay, that's kind of mean, dude. That Horling's just trying to whore. Prime EU time zone. I was sub your DSC leave system when the judge job. You're like, holy shit. Oh my gosh. Look at your mouse so you don't go inactive on Teams. That's what I do. No, so like I'm actually, the problem is, look at Zintage. Okay. The problem is like I'm actually working though. Like when I'm in this meeting, I'm going to be like taking notes, documenting shit, leading the, oh, see, look, there's headline. Look, headline, like NC and PL both have fleets here. Okay, who'd you say? Zintage? I don't see a Z. Do I not have him? Use an app that does that for you. You guys are terrible. My boss is going to be like, Rain, what was this? But she's going to use my real name, obviously. And then it's going to be like me, and I'm going to be like, look. Oh, he's in the Phoenix Navy. Okay, let's look at Zintage. Where is he? I think I clicked look at. We're going to try look at again. What is he doing? Okay. Wait. That's not him. Wait. Which Zintage? Why is it clicking on other people? That was super weird. Sorry, team. So Zintage is here. He also has an apostle. Someone's clearly not working. How about just working while at work? Sometimes, here's the secret, when you have certain jobs, sometimes you don't have 24/7 work. Like right now, could I be doing something? Sure. Is the world gonna end if I don't? No. So I can save it for later. It's just an advanced spreadsheet visualization. Just like to join and say I was there. I died. Wait, what? Check that viewer account. I don't check viewer account. Do you guys want to... Should I turn on my camera so you can see my cat? Okay, hold on. You guys ready for this? You guys are all be pissy because I'm going to be like blocking the view. So I'm sorry to the people who are hardcore for this. Where's Tina Cam? Look at her. Should be in a brat. Oh, the guy, yeah. War is good for business. What are you doing, baby? Here's meowing. I double checked my shirt to make sure I'm not wearing like a work shirt. Come here, baby. So I don't want to dox myself. Get that booty? Is that what you wanted? Yeah, it's okay. You okay? See, she looks at me like she has no idea what's happening. Alright, Tina came off. Key requires human attention. Then morning is scrum, ear hell, and talk. Go to my tickets, I'll take it easy. Yeah. Do not Google Rule 34. What the? Do you hear her again? Every time, dude. Okay, so here's the first dread that's probably gonna die. Asmo. May he rip. Let's see. He has a skin too, dude. Didn't even save him. You can see he's using probably, is this sensor booster effect? Maybe? I don't know. They're ignoring him? Oh, blast, dude. They're ignoring him, dude. Warp off. These are super fighters. Um, they're fighters from a super. I don't believe. Do we have normal carriers on scan? Because there's a lot of supers up here. Hey Bjorn, welcome in. Press F. Probably on a warp, just tie-dye. He's sinoing out, dude. He's DC'd. He's waiting to jump. And they're not. So the thing is, I don't know what they're going for, because they're very clearly not going for this Fortizar. Bro, this thing pisses me off. I'm not looking at her. I'm trying to zoom out. I think my game froze. No, it didn't. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's because I'm looking at something. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Horde is blue. I don't know why she's meowing. What do you want? She's meowing. See how she's flicking her tail? It's like she's agitated. Here should be a slice. Yep. Okay. So now that the fighters have made it, I think favor swings back for Horde. I think if the fighters were still on the way, it'd still be goons. I don't know who's actually winning. I don't have a BR. I will do... Oh, this is going to be a gamble. You guys ready for me to, like, crash my entire PC? So if my PC crashes, I might be back, I might not. I can raid on my alt, so... PowerPoint War, it always do it. It always does it. No, don't. How do I know if this is refreshed? Let's copy. I think we can do that. Dscan. New scan. It didn't copy. Okay. The dots look like an avatar. They kind of do. Okay, let's do this button again. We're going to do this button. This just makes it easier to see. Because, like, I get it. Drones are important. Fighters are important. But it's so freaking difficult to see. Why are these guys in? Are these guys... Oh, they're sinoing in. Okay. Oh, Brave! Dude, Brave's showing up! Y'all, no big shit talk Brave now. My cat's in the other room meowing. Okay, we got the query going. So that means this is... Okay, ships. There's 1,600 ships. But there's 2,300 people here. So, what am I missing? Let's copy that. I'm going to try and do this. Submit. Alright. Here's the latest D-scan. Brave, always turning up when the fight is lost. Bro, they have a long way to go, okay? Atrons in my BR? Here comes the check notes to die to fighters due to bomb. No, dude, Brave will be fine. Okay, make sure we minimize this. People get really freaking weird in local. They're the bombers. You see bombs? These look like goon bombs. Electrons. Ooh. Ooh, are they bringing in more dreads or are these jumping out? They're jumping dreads out, dude. Oh my god, the dread fleet is escaping. Oh my god, hello? Bubblers? Oh my god, they're all escaping? No, that guy escaped. Oh, that's a scanner probe. I thought that was like a dictor. I wonder if they're bombing the fighters. Let me look for fighters. I shouldn't have known that. Yeah, they might be bombing fighters. Yeah, they're trying to kill the fighters as they come in. Oh my god, dude. The goons are jumping out so many dreads. They're not tackled at all. They've done really well at peeling off the dictors and stuff. Because there were dictors here. I'll probably say like a minute ago or whatever in game time. Sigma is here. Sigma's right here. They're flying Bargus. They're repositioning. They could be repositioning. Linkslar. Stuff is happening. Stuff is happening right now. Can we get a fighter update? Yeah. I'll keep doing fighter updates. The problem is that it lags my PC so freaking hard. So the fighters are slowly getting there. I don't... Ooh, so they're targeting something down here. Where are they shooting at? This is the other problem is... I can't see what they're shooting. There's a Zern. Their target may have jumped out. Phoenix Navy. The Zerns look like they're jumping out. Oh my god, they gotta tackle something. Fighters can tackle, right? Or can they not? The needle returns to the start of the song. Do a Z scan. Okay, I don't know how to do a D scan with only fighters. Let's go back here. If we do filters, right? Default drones? Let's try that one. You know what I didn't do? I didn't click scan. Oh, I did it automatically. Okay, so there's drones. Warriors. There are no fight. Oh, there are fighters. I saw Mantis. Okay, let's try that. My cat is very upset. Fuck! God damn it, dude. I click copy and it doesn't copy. Okay. So if I do a D-scan of only fighters, it doesn't paste anywhere. We're gonna ignore that. $2,400. So we see some dreads jumping out, but more people are coming in. What are these guys doing? Oh, they're probably shooting this guy. A fleet guy? I don't know who's they're there with. There's an orange in the middle. Okay, wait, that's probably angles. That's probably camera angles. It's a Hugin. The Fortizar is still paused. Dreads are still jumping out. It's a me. Let's do by type. There's the Zerns. Look, Asmo's still there. He was like the first guy in. Fleet is third party unless they're an alt. Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't recognize them from anything. Clutch bubble. Did they get him? It looks like they got Asmo. Not Asmon. God. That'd be... Sorry for the... Sorry, I'm checking emails. What's the ships in the perfect circle? So these are drones. Are you looking at these ones? These are drones. So that's why uncontrollable vomiting. Probably Rayler. Yeah. So the thing is so when you attack one of these, it says usually the drones fly to 0. What the fuck is this guy doing? Hello, a mobile depot. Oh my god. Are they He's refitting, dude. He's like, fuck it, we brawl. Has been going on the fleet. Please no. Mauled fleet on grid. I have zero respect for Asmon. He sounds like a terrible human being, and he acts like a terrible human being. We have enough Eve shit posters to deal with. So the thing is the fighters come in, and then I lose sight of them. There's a lot of corpses, dude. I'm gonna scoop a lot of these corpses. Submarine used to know you back in 2014. You were in BL. What up, Kiwi Bird? Welcome in. I was in Pizza in 2014. Is he an incel or something? He's like racist, incel. He's one of those dudes that's like, how do I make political hot takes to stay relevant? And he just says the dumbest shit. Like, I say dumb shit, but at least I don't make myself look like an asshole. I do not see any Goon Supers. I see lots of Goon Dreads. They are starting to jump out. The fighters are getting to him. I'm assuming super fighters would kill Dreads. What up, Young Puke? Good morning, chat. Who's winning? We don't know. I don't have a BR. Somebody posted one earlier and I failed to click it, so... But it's still working. Would be the best thing. Please no. Goons are leaving because reasons, I guess. Actual war. I know. All those hours of me spending time streaming to nothing, and now we're actually getting somewhere. It was worth it, team. We made it. We finally see some fighting. They're winning the Iskor? Okay. I'm guessing they're probably going to lose the fort, just seeing how things are going. The exception being, I know they're signing stuff out. If they re-sino it back in, it will die op success. Cap is pending. Yeah. I don't think, so for context, I don't think I saw Horde drop caps down here. They dropped some, but not a lot. Yeah, the fort is paused. It's still paused. I think it maybe changed 1 second. I thought I saw 43 at one point. I don't know where this guy is. If I click him? Yeah, the name doesn't show up, so he might not be on grid. He might be off grid. They're up 40 bills. See how much the bubble caps and forts. Yeah. CCP wins. I think we in chat are all winning because one, none of us are there. We don't have to deal with the tie-dye. Don't fool yourself. Kill mails aren't worth it, team. And two, I don't know. Oh, I guess you guys get Twitch drops, right? I should have drops enabled. Make sure you get your Twitch drops. I am there. You can multitask. You're shit posting and fighting. How dare you? That's like skill, dude. My cat is Tina. Okay, fine. I will follow you. What? We're bringing everybody with us. What is it? What do you want? Well, show me. Show me, please. What's in my pocket? Oh, my library book. I got a library book today. I'm excited. Okay, where are we going? Can you show me? What's wrong? Well, I don't know what you sitting there meowing means. You're not sitting near anything you need. What do you need? You want me to go check the basement? You did this last time and nothing happened. What's wrong? This morning she was meowing and her toy had fallen down the stairs. Okay, I don't freaking know, I guess. What's wrong? Well, show me. Can you show me? What's wrong? You want to sit there and rub your face on my books? You can do that. Come here. I don't know what she wants to. Sorry, we had to deal with Screaming Cat. She's gonna do this during my meeting too. Sorry. That they are losing. You could also be doing it to reposition too. Super Stone Grid, then fighters out. Yes. Where's the famous Goon Super Fleet? I thought they moved them close. Might reposition. Why is when you can beat them out with it? Man, you guys are all talking to each other. That's good. I love it. So the Skaven Tiger, how large is this battle? Top 10? I think if this was a one-off, yes. But because there's a war, it feels like just the start of a war, Levi. Bubble those dreads. Who's winning? I think Horde is winning. The Blues. So they finally got their supers here. The Fortizar is paused. Yeah, my new headset. It just randomly turned off, so that was like super neat. The Fortizar is paused. It doesn't look like it's still dying, but the fact that they have it paused means it's taking damage. I definitely think Horde's winning. At first I was like, I thought it was in favor of Goons because the fighters weren't on grid. Hey, did this fleet just come in? Let's go back to this. This is way more pretty. Hey. So, it's okay. What's wrong? You okay? She acts like she's in pain. What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic. Doomsday after the buff. Some of the big battles. Top 10 fight. If it lasts a day, maybe. She wants attention. I give her attention all the time. So if I'm not talking, she doesn't care. She's not pregnant nor fat. No, she's not fat. She's like 10 pounds. Till downtime. Let's go. Wait. Oh, I clicked on Fleet. Sorry, friends. I thought I clicked here. God damn it, dude. I was like, where did Horde go? I'm sorry. To Twitch. I'm paying attention to both. So here's what happened. My cat's come and sits next to me and just meows. And then I pet her and she's okay. Oh, she's using the potty. I'm gonna mute and be right back. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Are in it with goons? They have goons neutral, but I think if they join the SWOR, they will probably side with goons. I could see them saying third party, though. What's really happening in this game? Honestly, who knows? So, my cat went potty, and now she's not meowing. She had to scream at me that she was going to the bathroom. See him joining in it? You can join in it. I think they're recruiting, right? Nobody likes Horde. Wrong chat. I was very confused, Valor, but it's okay. Toilet time imminent. I know, she does. I don't know why. Anyone join unless Frat does first. Yeah, I haven't seen Frat join. I know Init third partied on a fight. I have seen Init fraternity fighting while like all this stuff is going on, which kind of cracks me up. Do some sports, I guess. You know, the alliances want to go back to the old way. Dude, having the giant coalitions fucking sucks. Sorry, I'm back. How about Razor? Can you see how many dreads are stuck there? I can try. The one thing I can do is, like, if I press this button, oh my, Jesus. Jeez Louise, team. Okay. I was gonna say, let me press this button and find the dreads. There's supers. Where are my dreads? There. I saw the dread icon, and then when I read the name, it said vulture, so kind of fucked up. God damn it. I don't fucking know. I can't see how many dreads are left. There's a decent amount, though. Hmm. Yeah, there's a decent amount. Here's the Zerns. Why Condi, though? What do you mean? I know I can make it real quick. The problem is that everything is extremely laggy right now. So doing something like clicking, moving, like shit like that just lags the hell out of everything. So they managed to get a Dictor in here. They're catching some dreads. We're gonna kind of switch to this menu. It's gonna be really bad. So like, here's what happens when I switch menus. See how laggy that gets? Dreads are over here fighting stuff. The dreads, the fighters. More fighters are incoming. It looks like they might be fighting the fighters off because I think I figured there'd be more. From the Eve Twitter account? Hell yeah, it's probably Bjorn. Thanks, Bjorn. I don't use Twitter though. It's probably all bots there. So it looks like they might be shooting. What was that? There's a Zern. These are mostly battleships and cruisers. Who is winning? I believe Goons are winning the ISK war, but Horde is currently winning the objective, and the ISK war is still ongoing, as is the objective. That explains why. Do you message me on Twitter, Valamer? ISK is currently Goons objective Horde. Okay, sweet, yeah. BR2 is currently RIP. Yeah, it's probably overwhelmed. Everyone's like slamming like the create BR thing. It's still ongoing too. So like, even if we were to generate it right now and say here's the current, it's like out of date in like 5 minutes. Hey Daddy, welcome in. This may take a few seconds. Oh no. My Twitch just says path to affiliate complete 30 minutes ago, creator. That's really interesting because I've been an affiliate since 2017 and I've been a partner for 4 years. Thank you, Twitch. Great work. So glad you take 50% of all my sub money. Not sure about Condi, but goons all know slang so for is chronic and compulsive masturbators. Bagoon. They've been goons for like over 20 years, so that's probably why they picked it. Particular. You guys are just memeing. You don't slide into DMs very often. Yeah, I do everything through Discord now. What's the objective? So, oh, let me scroll up. Goons dropped a Fortizar, and they're fighting over the Fortizar. It is not anchored. It says preparing to anchor. It had the 3-minute timer, but it also is missing a core. So goons have to try and anchor it, and then also core it, and then hope it like fully implements and all that. Heck just How is Heck crashing? Oh, somebody said they dropped this Fortizar after downtime, so therefore there was no time to reinforce a node. Tons of Zerns. Yeah, the Zerns are getting bubbled. They tried it. They got some out, thankfully, but yeah, the rest are getting bubbled. Rip Heck. Are they cheaping out? No, so you always want to start with the Fortizar, Daddy Deep. You never want to start with the Keepstar. You start with the Fortizar. Local numbers, oh, down here, bottom right. Oh my god, I forgot I left the camera on. I'm sorry, that was my fault. Local timer, or local count is right here, 2600. The server went down for you? Probably. Someone else said heck, too. Rip heck. Can I handle the psychotic damage? You still have it? No, it's all good, D. Social media is kind of a cesspit now, so I hate most of it. Yeah, 4 is 25 bill. Is keep starts to like 300 bill, if I'm thinking right. Or you have to use Asbel's for it's too expensive. How much is an Asbel? Yeah. Oh, this must be this is the initial drop, maybe? I thought they dropped it right after downtime, but maybe I'm wrong. I just heard that from somebody else. Is the Fortizar meant to serve as a beachhead? Yes, exactly, Tubber. Tuber Chimpy? Tuber Chimpy? Does Eve Infra not have auto scaling? Not sure why they talk about node reinforcement unless they're stuck on on-prem mindset. You'll be surprised to know that CCP does have direct access to their servers, yes. Is that what you mean? It's not good. You thought it'd be nicer to become more social and make better online friendship, but just like you're inept socially. No, you did good, Valamer. I know the open comms guys like you. My chat likes you. Hydrate. Human core is 240 billion. Yeah, it doesn't seem really worth it. For its beachhead to wear. This is Great Wildlands. This is also pretty close into some of Horde space. So this is like 1 mid away from Horde. It's also on a keep star, so Horde might be doing this just to defend their keep star too. Maybe it's like maybe this system's kind of worthless and Horde's just doing it just to defend the keep star. I got a text message. It says hi. Block number. Block. This is the mid for EFM? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, EFM. I see. Never mind, never mind. I thought you meant GTAC-Q, and I was like, what? Sorry. That would make sense. Okay, never mind. The game has not really kept up on the tech server side. Python 2.7. This is a slideshow. This is how tie-dye works, by the way. So you gotta... oh, God fucking damn it, I hate this game. So you gotta remember, EVE is such an old game that, like, you know in the old school games, you'd play an FPS and it lagged, and everybody would just kind of teleport around, and then you'd die, or you'd watch someone shoot you while their back was to you, or you'd shoot at somebody point blank and they'd live. That's what tie-dye helps do. It says, hey, everything's happening all at once, let's slow it all down and sync it up and make sure actions are processed in the right order. That's what tie-dye does. And it's really, really helpful. If you are a Final Fantasy player, you see what happens when you don't have tie-dye and it's just laggy as shit and it's fucking annoying. Tie-dye lets you play multiple tunes out. That is true too, yeah. Inside all of us are two Hilmars. They're both playing Cookie Clicker. That's really fucking funny, dude. If you stopped playing years ago, what are you doing watching it, dude? Yeah, tie-dye's at 10%. I don't think it's changed the entire time I've been here. By the way, I have my meeting in like 8 minutes. For some reason, they did not send a reminder. That's weird. So, when I have to do my meeting, I'm just gonna mute everything. You guys are just gonna have to watch. And maybe I'll look at chat and click on things, but you guys have to help each other. Please. More and more goons are coming? Okay. Bring some commentators? No, I have to go to work. If I could do this on INN, I would. But, like, the problem is then I have to, like, worry about the stream and stuff. I don't know. Eve greater than work meeting now. I mean, not unless y'all are gonna, like, pay me money. Because, like, I have to... Actually, even... And no matter how much you pay me, you couldn't pay for my medical stuff. So, it doesn't really matter how much I get paid from streaming. Ah, okay. Carnero says he jumped in his Zern and jumped out. And he was in a meeting, too. I can do a D-scan, yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, ignore this stupid shit. Let's do active. We're gonna click scan. This guy's name is Bean Flicker. Teehee, guys, you get it? And then I have to spam copy because apparently the game does not recognize an initial copy. So there's that. And we're also going to do a local scan. So that way you guys can kind of see like numbers of people here. There are 720 battleships. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, so I think initially it was more goons than horde, and now there's more horde than goons. There's the D-scan. Perch plug no, why would... Team. Team, you're triggering me. I'm literally tethered. I'm not going to cloak. I'm tethered. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's still popping off, yo. Yep. Local is spiking. It went up by 40 people. The only thing... Hold on. I got 5 minutes. Okay. The only thing, too, is there are still fighters incoming. So these are the fighter... That's like the fighter train coming in. They're still trickling in. Still fighting. But I wonder if it's, like, at a pace. Like, I wonder if these guys can hold. Like, the biggest part is the sustain, right? Oops. Wrong button. Let me click back here. It's hot stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna mute my microphone. You guys don't have to answer questions. I can try and type stuff maybe, if I'm lucky. This meeting should only last half hour. What I really need to do is just... I don't know why we even have to have a meeting. I sent this stuff to the dude. I'm like, hey, fix our issue. And he's like, we need to have a meeting. So we're having a fucking meeting. So maybe it'll be like 5 fucking minutes. I'm salty if you can't tell. But unless he's gonna teach me how to fix this issue. So, alright, I'll be right back real quick. Yo, sorry, I'm back. Oh, hey team, I'm sorry, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so what we see here, this cracks me up, dude. So this Fortizar was not anchoring. This was it being placed, and then like the preliminary timer to anchor. I did see the fleets warp out. Somebody said they dropped a Sino, but I don't really see anything crazy happening here. It feels like tie-dye's going slower too. Slower, faster. Also, you're allowed to AFK stream as long as you're sitting here monitoring your chat, by the way. I've been monitoring chat. I already had to ban some dipshit. But yeah, if you want to contest this to CCP, feel free. Trust me, there's plenty I would have CCP do. Except actually, CCPB was here, and so was CCP Jotun. So, who cares? Meepa. Oh, is it? See you tomorrow at the same time. Oh, no, dude. Team, I cannot stream at this time tomorrow. CCP. CCPB, give us love. I think he's the one pinging it on socials. Bless his heart, dude. No. Dude, he's killing me. B was here. Jotun was here too. And then whoever's doing their social media. Which is kind of scary, but that's okay. Your ticket has been closed. Thank you. I literally joined the meeting and I'm like, what do we need to do at this meeting? He's like, nothing. And I'm like, the fuck are we having a meeting then? I was pissed. See, I could literally work for CCP and then I could watch streams as my job. I would love it. Another meeting for the 2 meetings today, I know. Okay, Furlough, they were tackling those dreads. And Horde's defense, they were tackling those dreads. Goons did really good at he's just being around. Goons did really good at peeling those the tackle off. Same with the fighters too. Hey Tamia, how are you? Welcome in. We're still at roughly 2600. And it is anchoring now. Oh, they had to put a core. Oh, wait. No, they put the core in after. Never mind. Because you can't dock in it yet. I'm dumb. Okay. So these are the poor PanFam folks who got caught. I don't know what's going to happen with them. Because I'm going to explain this non-EVE player terms. Lady Robin, there are 2 teams at war. You have the orange team versus the blue team. They beat each other up or they shoot each other. Like, think of it like CSGO or something. The orange team is attempting to place a strategic objective right here against the blue team giant strategic objective up here. They fought back and forth for probably a couple hours now at this point. Couple hours, 3 hours. But the strategic objective is placed and it cannot be moved for another 24 hours. So now what they're probably both going to do is like gather together and then bail. And then they're going to see how the fight ended and then they might continue the fight tomorrow. Who's finding orange over control of a building? Yeah. Think of it like King of the Hill, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I think Orange Red is winning because they got the objective down. I don't know. We'll have to see the battle report after the fighters and everything. Let me look at the fighters. I'm assuming the fighters are being pulled back as well. Please don't crash. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, so the fighters are being pulled back. The ones that are here are probably like, fuck it, let's brawl. These ones are being pulled back. These are the drones that have just been like out here brawling. Like the drones have been MVP in keeping this timer paused, but once they got abandoned. Once you warp off, you abandon your drones probably. Or myth that the orange team are having barbecue and did not invite the blue team, trying to crash the party or being evicted. The King of the Hill. Dang it, Babby. I know, speaking of King of the Hill, that one voice actor died. May he rest in peace, dude. He was like the victim of a hate crime. Like shot by his neighbor outside of his own house, dude. It fucking sucks. I probably shouldn't bring sad stuff up like that. This is great, thank you. Want to buy hauler? I know. The best part is that like you scoop all these drones that are down here and then you sell them back on the market to the people that lost them. It's so funny. All right, but welcome in everybody. Sorry, I had a work meeting for like 20 minutes. It went really well though. The good news is I now can independently assess some of these issues and bring them up. Okay. Let's just see what this lady needs help with. Bless her heart, dude. She has so many screenshots. Orange Bovin, but blue should win. Yeah. Did I win the meeting? I had to control the emotions in my face when he said, well, we don't have to do anything for this meeting. Waiting for the meeting report. It's me, dude. I lost the meeting. Lost 20 minutes of my time. I solved all this shit last night. I was like, oh, this contract's only 6 cents. It's okay if it errors out. That doesn't affect our earnings. But nope. Gotta be responsible. But it is good meeting with them. It's good building. This is our third party, so it's good building relations and talking with them and stuff like that. So not to discredit that part. Stop beeping. Can you guys hear me? I stand by the fridge and then my thing freaks out. It's like, oh yeah. My cat's sleeping in her chair. Hold on. I think she literally was just meowing at me because she had to go potty. You feel better, baby? You know, see? That for me. Yeah. Good girl. I established friendship with my cat by letting her smell stuff in my hands. So if I was carrying like a water bottle or my phone or whatever. And now she demands to smell everything I have. Okay. Pull out my Titan during the meeting. You guys are terrible. What the I'm gonna go to HR now. Set my alt. That sounds wrong. Never mind. Is the BR not working? I think it's probably still loading, Funky Town. But hello everybody, welcome in. My name is Rain. I haven't done any sort of introduction since everybody's being referred here by, what is it? Twitter, X, and Facebook. So hi, I'm Rain. I stream video games. I'm an old-time EVE Online streamer / player. I say old-time because I've been doing EVE for a decade coming up. I've been playing EVE for 11 years, streaming EVE for a decade. I am really a variety gamer, so I play a lot of shit. I do like horror games, cozy games, indie games, story games, pretty much everything besides a racing game or a roguelike game. But that's me. You probably have seen me on EVE TV. I did FanFest hosting, FanFest presenting. I do a lot of charity drives. I talk about feet. Wait 10 minutes again? Yeah. BR's need hours to be accurate, yeah. Plus, like, people's got to be, like, reporting. So I don't know how, like, Horde and Goons do it, but, like, I know Pandemic Legion doesn't have their kill reports automatically upload. So they got to go through and manually do it if they want to, or somebody else has to do it. You hit 20 years next FanFest? Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. But I've been doing these large battles since the beginning of World War B1. Actually, probably before. I was there, like, before that big Easter kickoff. Probably one of my oldest highlights of my stream. And then I obviously did Vietnam. That was a lot of fun. And then I've been doing it for this war. The running joke now is I've been streaming tons of fights, quote unquote, for this war, and there's been literally no fights. Like, I streamed a couple move ops for Goons, which, you're welcome, Goons, I guess. I don't know. Like, you get some, like, cool video swag or whatever. But yeah. And even though they're not accurate local. Yeah, thank you, Hirebrand. Yeah, so if you see me in this, you're gonna, like, complain about my allegiances and this and that. I'm in Slice because I have a friend in Slice. My actual corp, I have a corp in Alliance. They're in Minmatar Faction Warfare because Minmatar #1. I fly out of Amamake. But doing that while doing any sort of NPSI fleets or like streaming stuff like this makes it super difficult because one, both sides can shoot me, but two, it makes it difficult if I like go to Jita while I'm in Minmatar Faction Warfare and stuff like that. So I do a lot of these fights. I'm in Slice, but I'm not in Slice by any stretch of the imagination. So like I don't get Slice intel. I don't have their Discord. At best, I maybe get some docking permissions. And then the homies don't shoot me. They're good people though. It's nothing against them. But I have friends on all sides of the war. I try to present this stuff pretty unbiased as possible, but I'm human. I obviously have my bias. So just keep that in mind. Why this escalated here? Is this an important system? Space Ghost. Somebody said that this was the midpoint between EFM and GTAC-Q. So let me show my map. What's Fleet's in-game name? I don't know Fleet's in-game name. That's a ticker for an alliance, though. Yeah. So let me show you guys kind of the layout. So here's the big fight that's happening right here over by, oh gosh, HB tax. You see how it's still scrolling? Please stop scrolling. So Horde is staging from here. This is Dronelands. Horde is staging from here. Goons are down here at this little dot. This is X2 tac. Yep. And so if Horde wants to move here, this is a giant regional, so they have to take the regional gate, which isn't really a big deal. But in terms of strategy, it's kind of difficult. Horde also have a keep star here. Somebody said if they Sino here and then Sino here, that's like their jump, right? And so if Goons stay here, they can one attack the keep star that Horde has here, but two, then that can kind of be their in for this area, right? Because Goons are placing a Fortizar here. That comes out Friday. I will be streaming that. But obviously if they have a Fortizar here, they have to like take the freaking gate, right? And so what happened here was Hordes placed this Fortizar. Now hear me out. They placed it and it got attacked immediately after it was placed. Good fight. Everyone wins. Get to shoot each other. Yeah, they suicide their Dres, the 4 anchoring. My Mimitar. Oh, you're in fact we're fighting for Amar. Oh, okay, so I still use my main character name is Rain Chocolate. Right, but I also own the character Chocolate Rain, which is the CEO. But yeah, so that's the character I'll use. I probably won't do any Mimitar stuff while this war is happening. But yeah, it is good to see an actual fight. I know, I'm so excited. And so what happened here was this fort was placed, and so the Horde, it's placed by goons, Horde attacked it immediately before it could even start the anchoring timer. And so that's how this fight escalated. So Horde brought in like supers, all this and that. Like there was tie-dye and G-Tac Q. X2 Tac didn't have much tie-dye. So then goons are bringing stuff over, they're fighting, blah, blah, blah. These might be, do you see how all these people are coming in like this? I wonder if that was a disconnect. I wonder if we had people disconnect. And so now it's anchoring. So this Fortizar isn't even fully anchored, right? So it has to take 24 hours to fully anchor. And then goons have to core it, and then it allows you to tether and dock and all that fun stuff. Well, I guess you dock once it anchors. What, Mike Kingswell? Tons of disconnects, yeah. This is why I'm like paranoid when I stream this stuff. But yeah, so that was the escalation for this fight. In EFM, there's something similar. Horde has a keep star, goons are anchoring a fort. The thing is though is so this is NPC space and EFM is Horde space. So it's gonna take I think it was 6 days for it to anchor. So I'm gonna stream that fight. That comes out Friday. But yeah. It's more of a defensive than offensive for Imperium. They're taking away an alternative route from Dronelands. Oh, I got you. To SE or area around a Keepstar chain. I got you. So at the same time though, Hirebrand, I would assume if goons had control of this space, they would also use it to jump stuff in to G-Tech Q if they wanted, right? It's just an option either way. And so control of this system is critical for both, I would say both sides of the war, right? Which is something I guess I didn't expect after all my time of watching some of this stuff. I found this fight, Drayden pinged me and he's like, Rain, nobody's streaming the fight. There's a fight going on. I'm like, do you know where? He didn't answer. So I used the map. I just said ships that died. But yeah, Balaji was fun. Logi is super fun. Okay, if Imperium is trying to get a Keepstar chain, they would put it in an empty system. Wouldn't you want no, not just a Keepstar chain. Wouldn't you still want this system just to be able to sign those stuff? Poor Renterland. Well, this space is NPC space, so technically nobody owns it. But yeah, the goal for Imperium, or I shouldn't even say Imperium, the goal for goons is to attack Horde's rental space, and that is what they are doing. So like Scalding Pass. I think they're going into Innsmother. I don't know if they're going into any other systems. There's been skirmishes other places, but I wouldn't say really any like direct sieges like we've seen. Yeah, so Innsmother has all been reinforced. Some of Scalding Pass. Wicked Creek. See, I keep seeing Wicked Creek, but Deepwater Hooligans live there, and I haven't seen them in any of these fights. So yeah. Goons winning the objective after all of the is peak. I know, Torna. Dude, I thought for sure goons were like, they were like on the edge, fighting at the first, and then all of the, whatchamacallits came in, all the fighters came in. I'm like, oh, it's fucking over, dude. Like, Horde wins, right? Sorry you had to leave the office for a bit, but didn't know the system either. No worries, Drayden. I'm giving you a hard time. Alright. I also have audio off, thank God. That was like the other thing, I was lagging so hard. So when I jumped into this system, I was at 10% tie-dye, and like everything was lagging, and I had my graphics were really nice. Graphics are really nice until you get into a fight. Goons, no, they're not pushing the Keepstar. Somebody said they lit a Sino on the Keepstar. I didn't see it, but it was, if they did, it was good bait. But something happened where Horde pulled back, and I don't know why. Control Shift 9. No, I'm not doing that. It got blapped instantly. Okay, so they did, and it got immediately destroyed, which is why I didn't see it. But I'm curious because like I'm guessing Horde was predicting goons were gonna Sino in Dreads on the Keepstar, which you could do that and shoot the supers, right? Because the supers are untethered. Wait, I assume they're untethered. They have fires out, right? I'm not going to a Keepstar. So there's a gate over here. Goons are going to the gate. By the way, if there are any bombers, you should bomb right now. That's how bombing works. 300 non-goons and local, so Imperium will be accurate. Yeah, I know higher brand, but like a lot of people are saying this is the goons versus horde war, and I feel like I should keep touting that because like, I don't want to like accidentally say I don't know, because like Brave's an Imperium and Brave's just kind of showing up when they want, you know. Brave did show up, so we can't talk shit about Brave. They showed up here. Horde has been going down into Delve to hitting some of Brave's space to kind of pull goons away from the front line. It's kind of a smart strategy, but I don't think it's paid off as well as they had hoped. See, look, there's lag. Okay. I'm assuming that bubble is to make sure that people... Oh, that bubble might be to help prevent bombers. That might be what they're doing. Can always talk shit about Brave. Wow, dude. Leave Brave alone. But this is really convenient. So I'm tethered. You guys can see this icon here. I'm tethered. So I can watch all this. I did turn my graphics down. Yeah, my graphics turned down. I turned them down for performance. Hi, hello, meow. Missed the fight. Also happy you don't have to do the tie-dye thing. Yeah, it looks like it was a lot of fun. Like, there was tie-dye, but it wasn't bad tie-dye. So, like, when it gets to, like, because you can have 10% tie-dye and still play the game, and then you can have 10% tie-dye where you just, like, hate your life, you know? Oh my gosh, Hugin screenshotted it. They did actually post on Facebook. Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. %10% tie-dye is where 11 minutes per action is always horrible, yeah. I've had it before where it's like 10% tie-dye and it takes you like 30 minutes for your click to register. You like prop mod and your ship just does whatever. There was one time I was in a tie-dye fight and my ship just like flew off into space. I like was literally spamming anchor on my anchor and it was like, nope, we go this way now. And it made me so salty. So you'll notice tie-dye is dropping really bad. That was 800 people out. Looks like goons are jumping more out. Bargas are huge. They're pancakes. Worse than, yeah, that's what people have said. They say it says 10%, but that's just the lowest it goes. So, I would love tie-dye in games like Final Fantasy. Praise the Barghest. Barghests are fun. A dread the next day after a tie-dye fight and had minus structure but full armor. Fun times. Yeah, that's how it goes. Is a shitty way to avoid fixing the actual problem. The actual problem, though, Ferguson, I think is totally rewriting the game. That, I think, is the actual problem. And as much as I'd love CCP to totally rewrite the game, it would be like, what, like 3 years of no actual new content releases, but, and then you just get the exact same cookie cutter game with better tie-dye. Start delaying player commands, yeah. Hey Byron, how are you? We just had a big fight, dude. Far superior the way things used to be, just black screen. Yeah, do you guys remember, like, with UALX? Do you guys remember that, when everybody just black screened? It was like your computer was doing fine, nothing wrong with your computer, but your Eve client would reach a certain memory point and then it would just crash. God, dude, that shit was insane. I listened to UALX. I didn't partake. I was traveling for work, but I gotta listen to it. Every organ in the human body at the same time. To E players would bring, yeah, and that's the other thing too. E players bring 10 times, yeah. You guys remember like BTAC R and how crazy that was, and then the fights just get more and more and more intense. Because E players like, what if we just cram people in, right? The 32-bit, yeah. And so then that's when I think CCP converted everything to like 64-bit. Was that right, Penguin? And so then it actually worked. Let me type. There will be a VOD and another fight maybe tomorrow. There's goons bringing another fleet warping in. Then people would complain about that, yeah. You can't cap a system though. Because if you cap a system, then all that does is encourages whoever's defending to just overload the system. Which in the past, what would happen, what I understood, so this was before I played the game, so everything should be taken with a grain of salt of like, if this is actually true or not. But somebody told me that in the past, people would just pile into a system because they thought the system would crash. And therefore, if you were defending, it just encouraged you to attempt to crash the server. And now nobody would admit, oh, we're crashing the server, but you could use tactics. Like, that would make sense, right? And so that's just one of those things where it's like, no matter what CCP solution is, players will continue to pile in. Plus, everybody wants a bit of the action, right? Like, if you could tell me that you could have fights like this with no tie-dye and it would run flawlessly, I did get the fight. I did get the fight this time, Zimmy. Welcome in. People would be like, fuck yeah, dude. Get me and my homies. Like, think of me, right? I'd be out in faction warfare and I'm like, hey guys, let's go fight. Like, why not? Things, yeah, M2 was really weird too. M2 saw bugs that we had never seen before. I think Enho, Operation Enho had a bug we hadn't seen before. UALX was just like fucking insane, right? Back in the day when they log off in system log bin all at once. I think everybody did it. That was the effect, right? New defensive wide effect structures in play or more time to be built. I'm not sure. I think those aren't in game yet. Somebody was asking about the new dread, and I don't think anybody brought new dread. Huge fight lasts only 30 minutes instead of 21 hours. That normally ends up being, yes, I 100% agree. We get that, but it's always very rare. I remember a lot. I think it was like Snuff versus oh god, what was it? There was another alliance. There was something that happened like out in some random low sec system where there were like titans. And I remember Snuff, Guardians of the Galaxy, I think is what it was, the group. I think it was like those two, and they just like brawled it out for like an hour, and then it was over. Like there was no tie dye. It was a ton of fun. But yeah, but yeah, that's how it goes, and it's okay. These fights are fun. You can see these folks jumping out. You see all the little flashes. My favorite thing are these. These are, oh, those are probes. So those ships probably died. I thought they were like remnants of like bubbles that just didn't go away. All right. I think once we hit the 2 hour mark, if nothing else is happening, we're probably gonna dip. There's 1,200 in local, so it's half, under half of what it was. Wait, over, under half. More than half the people jumped out. We still see what happens for all this for bro. It better be a fight. I'm gonna be so salty if there's no fight. Horde is actually showing up to fights. Hey Hake, how are you? Oh man. We're supposed to get storms today, but I don't see any. Oh, maybe. Clouds are a little darker than they were. The free SP? Okay. Hey everybody, make sure you check your NES store. This isn't shilling to sell and buy CCP stuff. Oh my gosh, did you see the blues just warped? Help. But if you click here, you get free SP. So make sure you redeem your free SP. Don't forget. And then if you haven't done it yet, okay, hold on a little. Where are we going, team? Is this bait? This is bait. What are they doing? Oh, I bet they're getting their drones, dude. Yeah, tie-dye's dropping. Do you see all their drones? They didn't leave the drones, dude. They're getting the drones. Hey, Cowboy, welcome in. Amount of unredeemed, you just saw Jesus. Shh. I haven't redeemed anything on this character. Or, like, put it into my account. And then the other thing to do is, if you go to Air Career Agents, there should be stuff over here to redeem. So if you haven't redeemed that yet, make sure you do that. I think at one point CCP also, Crazy Wreckfield, want to buy Noxus. Let's see if we got anything. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, we have to go up. Oh, there's too many rogues, dude. A nice blue ball. Yep. Everybody loves blue balls, right? Holy shit, that's a lot of ships, dude. Okay, I do not see a Noxus. No. The drone ball. Deal with rogue drones as is. They don't want to feed the infestation. I know, right? Look at all those corpses, though. Can I show you guys the corpses? Hee hee hee. Do you guys see anyone I should get? I'm trying to read some of the names. Oh, I was thinking Dave Archer, dude. Oh, there's Warp Out. Should we get his corpse? Excuse me. Killing the Ack people. What? I'm in a rogue. Karaoke it up. Just came from a hell of a storm. I'm in Iowa. They say Iowa's supposed to get storms, but who knows? Yeah, you can share the BR. You can post. Oh, AFK people. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, yeah. These guys, right? These are the AFKers. Yeah. May they rip. They could have DC'd too. They could have had a timer and DC'd and not been able to get back in. I swear to God, this better not be 502 bad gateway. You trying to scam me, dude? I'm kidding. It's probably just not loading. Excuse me. Oops. No, you're good. Z-Kill died. Yeah, this is what happens. It's okay. The battle report's still being populated, so we're not in any rush. I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow, though. Hold up, let me check my work meetings. I don't have Dinah tomorrow. I have no meetings tomorrow. Okay, we might be able to do this one tomorrow. I might just do like a quiet little stream. Just a little one. I got this one, and I got one Friday. Although Friday I might be streaming the game Unlighted. It's being released on Friday. 205 Bill lost? Oh, hell yeah, dude. What are people, like, randomly warping to? Like, what is he warping to? There's a fleet over here. Are they just pinging around? They might just be pinging around. Tie-dye's still going. Do you see that? It's still going. Ooh. Someone tackled someone from Goons? I pressed the wrong button. They get somebody. Are they chasing? Oh no, they're capturing some people. What am I not seeing? Is this a bug? I feel like this is a bug. Bro, I'm gonna break my headset, dude. It keeps turning off. As full battery. Yeah, now they're jumping out. Oh, they're attacking it. Picking off AFK people, yeah. Oh, there's this guy too. But like, it looked like there was a bug, so yeah, do you see this? You see how like the reps are going to someone who's not there? See, if I go here and I look, it has, this should have all brackets, yeah. So it's bug, there's a graphical bug here. That's okay. They're just fighting people. Loved my D-scan, didn't realize Pandemic Legion even played this game. What do you mean my D-scan? Oh, the one that I linked earlier? Yeah, no problem. PL still plays. Everyone was like, where's PL and NC Dot? And like, there were two FCs from PL and NC Dot. Here, ready to brawl. It's a bug on, is it? Okay. That's good to know. I didn't even think I had E-War effects on, but it's good to see that. It's actually probably good we saw like the Sino just jumping out to know what was happening. So I think what I might do is I might just end here. Do you guys have a preference for who I raid? I think that's... Where are they going? People are just pinging everywhere. Okay. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you, Bjorn. Thanks to whoever at CCP gave me those shoutouts. I appreciate that. Raid the fridge. Brothers Grimm. So, hold on a second. Someone sent me a recommendation, but I want to give you guys an Eve streamer. Let me see if this person's still streaming. Oh dear, don't play the sound. Is she? Okay. I do not think I should raid them. We have 400 thirsty Eve nerds, and I do not want to raid this poor person. They have a chicken, though. Oh my god. IB, so you can all learn Russian. IB's actually knows English, so... He doesn't speak it much, but if you talk to him, he'll speak English. Oh yeah, so there's the Horde Supers jumping back out. Pew 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 pew. It looks so cool, dude. Raid the chicken. Okay, if you guys want to see a chicken, I'll give her a shout out. They recommended a game to me for Stream Next Fest, so I'm gonna work with them. Oh no! I did not mean to raid. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I could not drop 400 people on that poor person. Okay, shout out. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Okay, so go throw them a follow. Who won? It looks like Goons won, Curse, but the battle report's still working. No, do it. Okay. If I raid this person, you guys have to be really, really nice. Okay? So you guys have to be really, really nice. How long have they been streaming? Only 2 hours. Okay. Oh, it's just as much as me. Hot drop. Okay. If you don't want to watch the chicken streamer, Brothers Grimm is streaming. So you can go raid. You can go raid. You can go check out Brothers Grimm. Also Mad Rambo. It looks like he was streaming the war too. So the chicken will love it. So if you want to go like watch Eve Nerds, go do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna raid. Okay, let me see. It says E Res Key. I want to say Kegel. I can't say her name. Gal. Erezki Gal. I'm gonna say. I think it's Erezki Gal. Let me see. My name is Erezki Gal. Blah, blah, blah. You can call me Erez. Okay. Her name is Erez. You're ready to deploy like you guys are so ego. Okay. Eager. Not ego. I mean maybe, but I don't know. Do I have enough fuel? Yes. Okay. You guys have to send her all of your love, okay? So post lots of hearts. Say you love the chicken. Don't make any weird comments. If you're gonna make a weird comment, make it about the chicken. Okay? You guys have to send all your love. It's the Eve community, so we have to send our best representation, okay? This person's not an Eve player. They don't know what Eve is, so we gotta send all of our love, okay? Here, I'll post some emotes in case you don't know what a heart is, okay? You're gonna ask her opinion on the Horde Goon conflict. Send her love, okay? Be very nice. Chicken. Okay, oh my gosh, dude, this might be a disaster, okay? But send all of your love, okay? It's hot drop o'clock. We're gonna hot drop, but we're gonna do friendly hot drop. This is like her Titan's tackled, and we're the Logi coming in, okay? Think like a fax, not like a dread, okay? The PR training is showing. Yeah, everybody sending all of our love, okay? You guys are so nice to me. I think I had to maybe ban one person in the chat. You guys are so nice, okay? We will destroy her with love. Okay, only with love. All right. Take care, team. I should be streaming tomorrow, but I'll see you guys later. All right, YouTube. Okay, hey Francisco, looks very blue. Fight over sad face. Oh, you're in Cedar Rapids, nice. I'm down near Des Moines. But I'm gonna end.